Magandang gabi sa lahat! Good evening everyone and bonsoir tout le monde! Welcome to Kusina Net! So welcome back to my cooking vlog, and first of all I would like to say thank you so much sa mga subscriber ko, and of course sa mga nag-like and nag-comment. Thank you so much again. So tonight we are on our episode 2 of our Mango Serye, and we will be featuring to you one of our favorite mango recipe. Again, we will be making our favorite mango cheesecake. So for our ingredients, of course, we will prepare first the crust for our mango cheesecake. We will be needing 2 cups of crushed graham, and then 1/2 cup of melted butter, and then 2 tablespoons of sugar. Normally they recommend to use 4 tablespoons, but for me, since graham is already sweet, I reduced the sugar already. And then for the cream cheese filling, so we will be needing, of course, 500 grams of cream cheese, 2 tablespoons of flour, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 4 large eggs, heavy cream, but I am using now whipped cream, and of course mango for the mixture later. So first, what we will do, we will prepare crust for the cheesecake. We will be needing the graham, and I will be mixing the sugar and the melted butter. So now we will prepare the crust for our cream cheese. So first I mix the crushed graham and the 2 tablespoons of sugar, and then I will be mixing the melted butter, and then I will mix it and ensure that, sorry, I'm a little bit clumsy tonight, so we will mix it. So now that we have already mixed the crust of our cream cheese, we are now ready to put that in our pan. For this recipe, we need to use a springform pan. Importante yon. It's not negotiable. So we will put now the graham, the crust, spread it over the pan, and then we need to flatten it para even siya. And then later you can use your hands, but be sure to clean your hands. So also we will put some crust on the side, so it will support our cream cheese filling later. So now, nagawa na natin ang ating crust for our cream cheese, and it's ready now to be, ibibake natin to ng konting minuto lang, 10 minutes, para stable yung ating crust. And then aside from that, mas lalabas yung aroma ng ating crust, lalo na yung graham. Okay? And so we will bake this for 10 minutes, and we are ready now to prepare our cream cheese filling. Okay? So let's proceed. If you can see, we are already baking the crust for 10 minutes. So kailangan lagyan natin ng timer so we will be able to forget, baka lumagpas ng 10 minutes matutong yung crust natin. So now I'm going to put the cream cheese, the 500 grams cream cheese. I will be giving you super Nanay tips later. It's very important to take into consideration the temperature of the cream cheese. Melt the cream cheese, and then I think I forgot to mention that we need 1/2 cup of sugar. So fold it in. So, make sure na nakahalo ang cream cheese at ang sugar. But don't overmix kasi yun yung magiging problema later sa ating batter. Yun yung sakit ng cheesecake pag na-overmix. Okay, and then we will add one by one the eggs. So we have to put them there. Add the eggs, the 4 eggs, one by one, and then break the egg yolk. So now that we have mixed the 4 eggs, we're ready to fold in the heavy cream. So marami sa atin naiisip na medyo mahirap gumawa ng cream cheese. Yun din ang pagkakaalam ko before. But when I started baking it, ang bilis lang pala. Hindi siya ganun kahirap. So now we will add the flour. So as I mentioned a while ago, we will be needing 2 tablespoons of flour. But one of our secret is from my research, nagbasa-basa ako. So I've tried several recipes of the cream cheese, and this time I was able to get some suggestions or tips. So instead of 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, I added 1/2 tablespoon more para mas creamy siya and smooth. Okay? And now we will be adding the lemon juice para sa lemon zest taste. Okay, there you go. So I prefer also to use a hand mixer for this para ma-sure talaga na mahalo ng mabuti. But then, as I've said, don't overmix. Use a hand mixer for this. And so now it's ready for mixing. And then later, I will give my super nanay tips. Kasi kailangan palagi may super nanay tips sa kusina net. So that's a requirement. Okay? Let's proceed with our super nanay tips. And for our super nanay tip number 1, paano mo mapapanatili yung freshness ng mango, yung kulay niya? Kasi kung ilalagay mo siya sa top, gagawin mong topping ng cheesecake mo. Paano mo mapapanatili yung freshness and hindi siya mangingitim. So, the secret is, of course, it will change the taste. Medyo magiging maasim siya, but you have to put a little bit of lemon juice. So, hindi mo kailangan i-mix sa water, but just put a little lemon juice and ma-preserve mo yung freshness. Be sure to put lemon juice para ma-preserve mo yung kulay ng ating mango. So, for our super nanay tip number 2, alam nyo ba na yung eggshell ay rich in calcium? Pero hindi naman natin ito iinumin. So, tatago natin to kasi isa ito sa ginagamit na fertilizer, organic fertilizer. Ginagamit to ng aking organic farmer na kaibigan, si Kuya Celso. So, siya ang nagturo sa akin na kailangan kong itago yung mga eggshells. And then, maybe in my next video, I will show you how to prepare and how to cook fertilizer made out of eggshells. So, since kusina pa rin naman to, cooking pa rin siya, I might cook the fertilizers that we are using in our little garden. Okay? And so now for our super nanay tip number 3, to ensure na smooth and lump-free ang cheesecake mo, be sure na yung cream cheese na gagamitin mo ay nasa room temperature. Medyo sabi nga nila yung cheesecake daw ay medyo maselan. So pag nagamit mo ang cold, very cold na cream cheese, medyo mahirap siyang i-mix. So kailangan talaga na nasa room temperature siya, including the eggs. Kailangan room temperature din yung eggs kasi mas mabilis yung pag-dissolve na doon sa cream cheese. Okay? So that's all for our super nanay tip. So now that our crust is ready, as well as our cheese. So now that our crust is ready, ganun din ang ating cream cheese filling or the cheesecake filling. Gagawin na natin ang water bath niya. This recipe calls for a water bath. And sa France, they call it bain-marie. I don't know why they call it bain-marie. I have to research. So, what we will do, kailangan nating lagyan ng foil ang ating spring form pan to ensure na hindi papasok yung tubig. Kung kailangan doblehin kasi some of the spring form yun yung medyo problema nila. Madalas nagli-leak. So, to avoid leakage at para hindi pumasok yung tubig from the water bath, i-ensure natin na nakasarado talaga yung foil. So, if you need to double the foil, like doblehin mo yung cover, mas maganda para hindi epic fail yung ating cheesecake. So now na na-cover na natin yung ilalim ng ating spring form pan, ilalagay ko na yung cream cheese, the cheesecake filling. So gagamitan natin ng spatula yung ating bowl para masimot. So our cream cheese now is ready. By the way guys, don't forget, pag dinig pala natin to, kailangan natin ilagay ang ating oven sa temperature na 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Gugunatin natin ang ating cheesecake. So kailangan, importante yun. After 10 minutes, ibababa na natin siya sa 325 degrees Fahrenheit. And then you can cook that for 30 to 40 minutes. But you still have to check. Masyado na bang firm? Check from time to time. Not from time to time. Don't open your oven kasi masisira yung cheesecake mo. Magkakaroon siya ng crack. But then of course, we have to be sure na luto naman. If you want to use a toothpick, pag clean na nga siya, and then hindi na siya masyadong creamy sa loob, pwede na yun. Okay? So let's wait for 30 to 40 minutes and then we have to wait, I think, for a few hours pa para magawa na ang ating mango topping. Okay? So, after 40 minutes, natapos din ang ating paghihintay. And then, ilalagay ko muna siya sa fridge for a couple of hours bago natin ilagay ang ating mango topping. So, guys, nasa final stage na tayo ng ating proseso na paggawa ng ating mango cheesecake. So, for now, simulan ko nang gawin yung mango toppings. And then, I will use mangoes and of course, cream. So, i-reveal ko muna yung cream para mag-double ang kanyang mixture. So, again, isi-share ko po sa inyo kung paano yung pag-scrape according to one of my friends. Para ma-scrape mo ng perfectly yung mango, you can use the tip of the drinking glass. And then, there you go. And voila! So, you just need to slice it evenly mamaya para sa ating topping. So, isang beses ko lang siya and then i-slice ko na siya later. So, I will prepare the toppings and then I will show you the finished product, the cheesecake, the mango cheesecake. So, ito na yung ating masarap na cheesecake. Lalagyan na natin siya ng mango cream sa ibabaw. So, as I explained a while ago, hinalo ko yung whipped cream and then mango para magkaroon siya talaga ng lasa ng mangga sa ibabaw. So, kung yung iba ang nilalagay nila ay blueberry, sa atin naman, dahil sa Mango Serye, so, ang gagamitin natin ay mangga. There you go guys! Finally, natapos din ang ating mango cheesecake. It's almost midnight, so let's just taste it tomorrow. Okay? Good night guys, and see you tomorrow.
the next day.
Hi, good morning guys! I'm back to Kusina Net. So, this is my favorite part actually, yung tikiman part. So now, we're going to taste our mango cheesecake. So, let's check if it's perfect. So now, let's see how smooth our cheesecake is. Medyo mahirap kupitin kasi nakadikit yung mangga. So now, there you go! You see, diba, ang sarap? Napaka-smooth ng ating cheesecake. Hindi ako napahiya. Voila! So, eto na. Titikman ko siya. Kasi gusto ko rin yung lasang-lasa pa rin yung lemon sa loob. So, yung lemon zest. So, napaka-smooth niya talaga, and then naghahalo yung zest ng lemon tsaka yung mangga. So, success ang ating mango cheesecake. So, for our next episode, for our Mango Serye, marami nagre-request na kung pwede na mag-feature tayo ng crepe. So, I might ask a good friend to help me with preparing the mango crepe recipe kasi medyo sensitive siya. So, watch out for my next video and for my next Nanay tips. Have a nice day! Bye!